Assalamualaikum, good afternoon. Welcome to our lecture on the comparative models in policing, which talks about the comparative police system throughout the world. So let's move on with our next uh, police force, which is the Indonesian National Police or INP. The Indonesian National Police, Kepolisian Negara Republik Indonesia, was formerly a part of the Tentara Nasional Indonesia since its independence from the Dutch and separated from the military in April 1999 and placed under the office of the President, a process which was formally completed in July 2020. So bago lang sila nag-create ng kanilang sariling Indonesian National Police wherein last April 1999 is under pa sila sa military. So the organization of the INP is Indonesian National Police. Polri has a centralized command and divided into two territorial forces. We have two divided into territorial forces: provincial police, Kepolisian Daerah or Polda, regional police, Kepolisian Wilayah or Polwil, city or regency police, Kepolisian Resort of Police, and sub-district police, Kepolisian Sector or Polsek. Unlike in the Philippines, we have police from different areas. Meron tayong sa regional, sa probinsya, sa city, and the municipal level. So the rank of Indonesian National Police is the high-ranking officers from Police General. Police General is also called General Polisi or Polisi General. So Police Commissioner General, Commissaris General Polisi, Comgen Police, Lieutenant General. So always remember on the terminologies used sa kanilang lingwahe. Meron tayong Police Inspector General, Inspector General Polisi, Ergin Police. So mahirapan tayo dito sa lingwahe nila. And we have Police Brigadier General, Brigadier General Polisi, Brigadier Police or Brigadier General. So meron din naman tayong mid-rank officers. So sa mid-rank officers, unlike in the Philippines na meron lang tayong commission officers at saka non-commission officers. Ang commission officers are those ranking officers na mga official natin. Sinasabi natin OSCA. Unlike dun sa non-commission officer from SPO4 hanggang pababa. So yan. Meron silang Police Grand Commissioner, which is the Commissaries Bisari Policy, then equivalent to Colonel. Police Grand Commissioner, Adjutant Commissaries Bijar Policy o AKBP, Lieutenant Colonel. Police Commissioner, Commissaries Policy, Compol, and it is equivalent to Major. And let us see, we have low rank of officers. So makikita ninyo kung saan yung mga ranking ng ranko natin dito belong. Okay, Police Commissioner Adjutant, AKP Captain, First Police Inspector, Second Police Inspector. O, makikita nyo sa atin sa Pilipinas, diretsong First Lieutenant, tapos Captain, then Major. Sa kanila may Second and First. Letter D is Warrant Officers. Meron tayong Chief Warrant Officer, Warrant Officer. Makikita ninyo. So, non-commissioned officer, although they have also their non-commissioned officers, so makikita natin dito na Sergeant Major, Chief Sergeant, First Sergeant, Second Sergeant. And enlisted is yung Police Brigadier Adjutant, Chief Corporal, First Corporal, Second Corporal, Chief Private, Private First Class, and Private. So makikita natin yung kaibahan ng ating kapulisan sa pamamagitan ng pag-compare natin ng ating ranking ranks sa Pilipinas. Now let's move on with the Australian Federal Police. In Australian Federal Police, the Federal Police Agency of the Commonwealth of Australia, created by the amalgamation in 1979 of three Commonwealth law enforcement agencies. So remember that the creation of the Federal Police Agency is by amalgamation in 1979, which has three Commonwealth law enforcement agencies. The role of the AFP is to enforce criminal law and to protect Commonwealth and national interests from crime in Australia and overseas. So, Home Affairs Ministry, the agency responsible for the Australian Federal Police. So, yan yung kung sa atin dito is sa kanila is Minister of National Defense. Pero ang PNP is under the ILG and also NAPOLCOM. Current areas of focus for the AFP, we have illicit drug trafficking, organized human trafficking, serious fraud against the government, high technology crimes, transnational and multi-jurisdictional crime, money laundering, organized crime, anti-terrorism. So there are the specific current areas focused ng kanilang Australian Federal Police. So meron silang titles and ranks, unlike sa halimbawa sa Indonesia na iba yung lingwahe na ginagamit minsan. So sa kanila, they have Commissioner, Deputy Commissioner, Assistant Commissioner, Commander, Superintendent, Inspector, Station Sergeant, Senior Sergeant, Sergeant, Senior Constable, First Constable, Constable. So maliit lang yung marangko na meron sa Australian Federal Police. So note that Constable to Assist Commissioner is addressed as Federal Agent. So if ever na ang isang constable is nag-assist sa commissioner, assistant commissioner, ang tawag sa kanila is Federal Agent. Always remember that one. So we also have US Police Force. Law enforcement in the United States. Every state has their own nomenclature for agencies, and their powers, responsibilities, and funding varies from state to state. So we have said repeatedly na ang US Police Force is they have this every state, ang bawat state ay may kani-kanyang agencies, mayroon kakaibang authority, powers, responsibilities para patakbuhin ang kanilang state. So types of police in the United States. We have federal police, state police, country police, and municipal police. So the federal police is those authority na ibinigay sa kanila na United States Code o USC. So they have federal law enforcement officers are authorized to enforce various laws not only at the federal level but also state, country, and local in many circumstances. So si saklaw ng federal law enforcement officers lahat ng states sa United States. The Department of Justice, which is the DOJ, responsible for most law enforcement duties at the federal level. It includes, so meron tayong Department of Justice kung saan sila yung namamahala sa mga ating law enforcement agencies. So they have FBI, Drug Enforcement Agency, DEA, Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosive, ATF, United States Marshal Service. So remember those 4 law enforcement duties ng federal level. So let's move on with the Department of Homeland Security, or which is DHS, is another branch with numerous federal law enforcement agencies reporting to it. So iba rin ito sa Department of Justice. So meron tayong is another. We have US Customs and Border Protection, CBP. So ito yung ating Customs, Immigration Customs Enforcement, ICE. Sa Bureau of Immigration, Bureau of Customs sa atin yan. Secret Service, USCIS, Coast Guard, and Transportation Security Administration. So, the state police in the United States of America, United States is a police body unique to each U.S. state, having statewide authority to conduct law enforcement activities and criminal investigations. So, every state is mayroon silang batas na pinapatupad sa pamamagitan ng kanilang sarili-sariling police na mag-conduct ng criminal investigations. The state police is under a State Department of Public Safety. So, ang state police is under in the Department of Public Safety. Ang county police tend to exist only in metropolitan countries and have county-wide jurisdiction. In other areas, there are no county police, and the local sheriff is the exclusive law enforcement agency and acts as both sheriff and county police. So, We have county police fall into three broad categories. We have full service, provided the full spectrum of police services to the entire country. So yan yung full service, lahat. The limited service provides services to unincorporated areas of the country and usually provide contractual security police services to special districts within the county. So, limited service, hindi nila halos saklaw yung sa entire county. Restricted service provides security police to country-owned and operated facilities and parks. So, yan yung restricted services. Wherein, ang ating municipal police is tinatawag nating marshal. Example is the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, which covers multiple municipalities. So, yun ang halimbawa, ang Las Vegas. So, general model of U.S. police ranking system. And take note, the U.S. police system is decentralized and every federal and state have different ranks. So, dati, di-discuss ko sa inyo ang ibig sabihin ng centralized at saka decentralized. Ang decentralized is halimbawa sa United States kung saan magkakaiba ang pamantayan, patakaran ng bawat state, estado ng kanilang pamamalakad sa pagpapatupad ng batas. Wherein the Philippines, isa lang yung batas natin, isa lang yung law enforcement agency natin, ang police, kung saan sa buong Pilipinas is tinatawag is police. Okay. Chief of Police, Police Commissioner, Superintendent, Sheriff, hanggang, basahin nyo na lamang hanggang sa Officer Duty Corporal. So, yan yung ranks, different ranks na meron ang United States. So, that could be all. Maraming salamat.